had subscribed to Backstage magazine, where I had read that there was going to be an audition for Broadway replacements and the national tour company of Thoroughly Modern Millie.
And what did you love so much about it?
Sutton.
Amazing.
I just loved Sutton.
I know, you can't top that. She's amazing.
And the story of the show, and like someone arriving in New York City and dreaming and all of that.
So you actually wanted to play Millie. Okay, go on. It's obvious. Look
It's
at your
obvious.
hairstyle.
It's
You really
obvious.
got your hair bobbed. Look at it. Okay, go on.
So they had just done the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade that November, and they performed the opening number. And the audition was in January, and I had taped the opening number on my VHS off of the TV. And so I thought, I really want to go to this audition, but I'm not really a great dancer, so I'll go to the singer call, but if I get called back to dance, I'm going to want to know the dance. So I literally memorized the choreography from the opening number from the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
Okay, see, I get confused with sides. Did you have to face your back to the TV? Did you get whiplash? Like, how did you do it? Or did you have the mirror in front?
A little bit. I mean, it was like I remember the TV was up on like the shelf here, and I would just sort of like rewind and play and like figure out every move.
How long did it take you?
A couple of days, I think.
Wait a minute, so when you got to the audition, what happened?
I didn't realize that Rob Ashford was going to be there, which he was. And I had just seen him win the Tony 9 months before for Millie, for his choreography.
Wow, that you memorized.
Which I memorized. So I go into the room, and he's sitting behind the table with two other people, and my mouth just drops to the floor. And he was like, breathe.
Aww,
And I was like,
sweet.
okay. I sang a song called Leavin' Town from a musical called Lavender Girl, which I got off this album called 3. And so I sang the song, and he was like, where did you get that song? And I said, it's from this show, 3. And he said, I know, I directed it in Philadelphia.
What an ass kisser, I love it.
Right?
I just happened to bring it.
I didn't realize, no, I honestly didn't realize. I swear I didn't realize.
Go on.
And I was like, wow. And he's like, okay, well, thank you very much. And then I said, can I say
I don't want
something?
the roll and stuff.
I said, can I say something else? And he says, okay. And I said, I just have to tell you that Thoroughly Modern Millie is my favorite show that I've ever seen. And for this audition, I've prepared the dance. The piano player starts playing, and I did the dance. And he said, do you want to come back at 3 or 4 o'clock and learn the rest of it? And so I went to the callback that afternoon. I was so excited. We did the opening again, and then we learned the speed test. The
Yes, you can actually tap that well?
Well, that's when I got cut. I had my souvenir program, and I brought it over to Rob to sign, to autograph.
After you got cut?
After I got cut, because I was like, I'll wait till I get cut so it doesn't look like I'm trying to suck up to him. Or I'll wait till I get the job, one of the two. So I got cut, and I was like, will you please sign my souvenir program? He wrote, good luck, Rob Ashford. Fast forward to like 2 years later, I had not seen him since that day. And it was May in 2007, the day of the Tony nominations, when I was nominated for Spring Awakening, and he was nominated for Curtains. And I'm walking down 8th Avenue with my brother on the way to see a show, and here comes Rob Ashford. And he was like, I looked at him and my mouth dropped again, like it did in the audition.
Reaction.
Yeah. And he was like, Jonathan, congratulations on your nomination. And I said, I gotta tell you a story. He did not remember it at all. Clearly it was more meaningful to me than it was to him in that moment, but it was one of those things where like he so affected my life in those 2 days that I spent with him. It was like, it rocked my world, that working with him and learning that thing, and it was so amazing to see him that day of the nominations, and I told him the story, and then at the Tony Awards he was sitting like 2 rows behind me.
Oh my God.
And I was like, this is so crazy.
I literally asked Jonathan to recreate the dance that he did at his Thoroughly Modern Millie audition. You be the judge. Why was he not cast? I find it unfair and
Thank
prejudiced. You. I'm mind-boggled you remember this dance after.
This is, okay, I'm not, yeah, let's just do it.
Sorry, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that part of the motivation, the tongue out and the facial pain, or is that just...
No, that's just me.
Should triathlon? The point is, since that happened, Jonathan has been nominated for a Tony, done TV, film, and is now starring in the West End. So for those people that didn't cast you, what would you like to tell them now? Suck it! Suck it!
Suck it!
So yeah, good work.